ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the VPG Esports Premier. My name is George Overton and we are here for match week, game week number 4. We are a month into the competition now, and well, the league table has solidified itself. We're seeing the league leaders, we're seeing the people that are trying to contend to get their way up the table, and everything is now taking its shape. But we have another week of fantastic fixtures here at VPG. Starting it off with Poise versus HyperSpirit, which should be taking place in about 5 or 6 minutes time. Probably a little bit longer because they need to get into lobby. But HyperSpirit are still in the game, so we're just waiting on them to finish up, and then we can jump straight into that match. But that gives us a great chance to go over a few things, like the league table and, yeah, all those good stuff. But last time out, we saw Prolific take the win 3-0 over AD Oliverenz, and we saw a 1-1 draw between FG Noctem and Capri Carolesque. So 2 fantastic games there last Thursday, and here on Tuesday we've got 2 great games also. Let's start things off by having a look at the league table and where things stand currently. So, round 19, FC Barcelona 1, Talk 2, Thunder AUK 2, Unlimited 2, Poise 0, AD Oliverenz 0, PCS 3, Liera 2, NUI 2, Noctem 0, Capri Carolesque 2, Savena Zavada 0, One Mind 1, VFL 1848 Esports 1, Marchisio 4, Italian Tigers 0, Ultra Instinct 5, Classic Football 4, and HyperSpirit 2, Digital Sports 2. Moving on to the round of 20. HyperSpirit 1, VFL 1848 2, Ultra Instinct 0, Poise 1, Marcio 1, E-Rail Sociedad, who will be in action in the second game of the evening, 0. Prolific 1, Italian Tigers 1, PCS FC 0, Capri Carolesque 2, NUI 1, Thunder AUK 4, PMI Esports 1, One Mind 3. Fenerbahce and Liero with a 0-0 draw, goalless. Flow Up Esports 1, Savannah 0. Flow Up doing a fantastic job in these last few weeks. Climbing their way up the table and challenging right at the top. Barcelona 0, Oliverenz 2, Talk 2, Unlimited 1, Digital Sports 2, Relentless 2, and Classic Football 1, Noctem 1. So lots of interesting games there, and now we can have a look at the league table where we have seen some movement. AD Oliverenz, who we saw last week, they've moved up to the 21st position. I think they were in 23rd. Last week. Barcelona currently sitting at the bottom of the table. Relegation, a big possibility for them. 20 games in, just 7 points from those 20 games. Italian Tigers in 25th. The 2 Italian sides not looking too good. The only other Italian team in the league, One Mind, currently sitting in 6th place with 36 points. HyperSpirit, who we'll see in the first game today, currently in 24th position. VFL in 23rd, Unlimited in 22nd. AD Oliverenz, as we said, in 21st. Relentless in 20th. Classic Football in 19th. Liera 18th. Team NUI in 17th. PCS 16th. Digital Esports, Ultra Instinct. Talk currently, who we'll be seeing in the second game of the day, I believe, in 13th. Noctem currently in 12th, about halfway table. PMI in 11th, Fenerbahce 10th, Crvena Zvada in 9th, Marcio in 8th, Real Sociedad 7th, Poise currently in 5th, and now we're into the top 4 where Thunder UK, Poise, both on the same points with 37 apiece. Capri Carolus currently on 40 with 20 games played, so there is a chance for Thunder UK to catch them up today. Flow Up and Prolific both tied for games. Prolific have lost one now. They were unbeaten when we saw them last. 13 wins, 4 draws, 1 loss, 28 goal difference. They do have a game in hand over Flow Up, so obviously they will be wanting to pull that one back. They'll be wanting to pull that points difference back in their favour. Just having a look at the HyperSpirit game. They're currently in the 70th minute, so not far off them being finished, so we can get into the first game of the day. But we do have the teams, obviously, to break down before we get into the matches, so let's go through those. Let's have a look through those real quick. Poise, we've seen these guys plenty of times before. We know their lineup. 3 at the back, 2 CDMs, left mid, right mid, cam, 2 strikers. We've got GUI in goal, Ricardinho, Goncalo, FSM, and Troyer at the centre-back roles. Taz and Pereira in the CDM positions. Gomez and Furian at the left mid and right mid. Nayshaw at cam, and Deuce Leao and Luca at striker. HyperSpirit, we haven't seen much of these yet this season. Not on the broadcast side of things, anyway. Sabinho in goal. Zach at centre-back with Kara and Volpe. Mario at right mid with Trezor at centre mid with Kamioku and Magma at left mid. The right forward is Lorenzo, the striker Hyper Chris, and the left forward is going to be Valley. So a different formation here. We're seeing some left forward, right forward. It's not really something we see too much, but it's basically the 3-4-3. 3 centre backs, 2 centre mids, left mid, right mid. And then I guess if you looked at it on the actual game, it would be considered right wing, left wing. But either way, it is the 3-4-3. And then obviously looking at the other team, it's the I guess you could say the 3. What would it be? The 3-4-1-2. I think probably with Deus Leao and Luca as the top 2. So interesting teams on paper. Like we say, this should be a fairly, not simple, but a fairly routine win for Poise. But HyperSpirit, you know, this is the VPG, this is the Esports Premier. Lots of teams in this league are very, very capable of taking wins away from these top teams. And they're very capable of, you know, putting up a fight. So we'll have to see if they can do that. We'll have to see if they can, you know, provide somewhat of an upset before we get into the game. Let's just quickly check up on how they're getting on in their match. They're playing One Mind currently, and this is not the start that HyperSpirit would have wanted to their Thursday's fixtures, or sorry, their Tuesday's fixtures. Currently losing 4-0. Not the greatest of starts for them, that is for sure. But you know, One Mind, one of the best teams in the league, the Italian champions. Yeah, definitely not the easiest of tasks for them, that is for sure. But they should be getting into game very, very shortly, so we'll have to wait for that to happen. But while we do that, we are going to quickly, well, you guys are quickly going to enjoy these words from our sponsors, Duel Masters. Massive thank you to them for sponsoring the tournament prizes. Make sure to go and download the app. And, you know, towards the end of this little video that you can watch, there is a cheeky little code that you can put in on the app to get yourself some free money. So enjoy this. I'll see you in a few moments.
Pro comes players, are you ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. And as you can see, HyperSpirit, they are done with their game against One Mind. Lost 4-0 in that one, but they are just waiting for all the players to get into their positions, and then we can start the game. But as you can see, I was wrong. It is a 3-4-2-1 with the left forward and right forward. I know they removed the left forward and right forward from foot, but I didn't know if there were still left forward, right forward positions in the game. Obviously, there still is. But as you can see, all the players pretty much ready to go. Just got to hop into their positions, and then we can get straight on with it. I'm pretty sure we will have some in-game sound for you guys, so we'll be able to hear the ambience of the crowd. But yeah, I do apologise for the delays, guys. 15 minutes behind schedule. It does happen sometimes, unfortunately, but there is not a lot we can do. Sometimes, you know, there are DCs. They DC'd a couple of times while trying to get into the game against One Mind. So that is the cause of these delays. So I do apologise. Unfortunately, that will mean that we are going to be delayed for the second game of the evening as well. That one will not be starting at the time indicated on Twitter and stuff. So we will have to bear with while we get ready for the this game. Hopefully, we can start as quick as possible. Not too sure who we're waiting on. Just the left midfielder, obviously. But hopefully we can get in as soon as possible. I'd be interested to see... be very interested to see how Poise got on in their first game of the evening. I'm not sure if I can quickly take a look. Ah, there we go. Magma's in the lobby. Right, we can hopefully get the invite sent out now. Let me have a look. Let me see if they are out of their game as well. They should be. They should be. There's no way they're still in their match 15 minutes later. No, they're all ready to go. Poise, they're going to be playing in the what is that? The Lost Glil away kit, I think. And obviously we've got HyperSpirit playing in. I'm not even too sure what team this is. Flurry. I'm not sure if is that even a real is that even a real kit? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I've not seen that one before. But either way, I think that it will be Poise sending out the invite, so hopefully they can get that one sent over now. Yep, they have sent it. We are connecting, and hopefully HyperSpirit will be ready to get underway with this one. The invite has been accepted. Right, let's do it. Poise versus HyperSpirit. I do apologise once again for the delays, ladies and gentlemen, but we are finally ready to go here with this game. As you can see, the white Lost Glil kit for Poise, the black and red for HyperSpirit. Hopefully we don't have any disconnections. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all 22 players are ready in their positions. Boots on, all tied up, shin pads in, gloves on for the goalkeepers. Poise versus HyperSpirit, and we are underway. Poise going to be hitting it off in the white kit, and HyperSpirit going to be in the black and red, as you can see. Kamiku wins the header for HyperSpirit as Valley comes forward with the ball. Pass a little bit too short to Chris, but manages to do well. Going to take the shot on. Green time finish. Looked for that cheeky finesse to the back post, but goalkeeper did well. Was aware to the situation. And it will go out for a Poise throw-in. Nayshaw puts it across to Gonzalo. Now it's Ricardinho. Sato. Nayshaw once again spreading the play, and it's a lovely ball over the top. João Gomez, if he can find anyone in the centre. Straight into the arms of Sabinho. That was a really nice ball from Nayshaw. You have to be careful if you're HyperSpirit holding that high line against teams that like to play heavy balls over the top in behind. You do need to be careful. Ball being played forward by the goalkeeper. Taziek can win it, and now it will be Kvardona offside. Trazor with the pings ball over the top. Finds Valley. Has Kamioku in support. Trazor once again. Nice ball into the box. GUI has to come out and does well. Manages to get there, and now he has been sent off. Kvardona takes a shot on, and what a shot it is. A beautiful finish, and that will be the first goal of the game going to Poise. A massive finish, but it's all about that ball over the top once again. What can you really say? Nayshaw has been doing it time and time again, and this time finds the intended target in an onside position this time. Nayshaw, oh, lovely ball over the top again, just finding all the runs. Furion now twisted and turning, couldn't quite find anybody, but it's Chisato coming forward, makes the tackle. Megma pings it forward, goes far with it, but Gonzalo in the right position. Oh, lovely little turn there from Taziek. Kvardona, oh, if he would have just touched that down, but he somehow won it back. Kara, though, with the interception. A touch there. A nicer touch from Kvardona would have been absolutely perfect. I think that's Dias Leal as Kvardona. I'm not too sure. Maybe they've had a player substituted in. There's Luca, obviously. We know Luca. Taziek. Lovely ball over the top for João Gomez. They need to get it clear, though. Kvardona with a finish. And there's the goal that puts Poise 2 goals ahead. Just 20 minutes into this game. HyperSpirit, it is not looking good for them. They need to find a way back into this match. Will they be able to do it? I don't know. Losing 4-0 to Poise in their first game of the day. And now they're not Poise, One Mind in their first game of the day. And now they're losing 2-0 to Poise in their second. They need to find a way back into this one. Ball played over the top. Straight out into touch for a goal kick. Too much on it. You've got to be very careful if you're HyperSpirit, because just 26 minutes into this match, it could start to get ugly very fast. Kvardona, the tackle comes in. Not a penalty. Not a penalty. That was a great chance. A great tackle to stop the shot from coming through. Luca just slips off the defender's shoulder. Nayshaw gives it back to João Gomez with a fake shot. Slides in recklessly. Doesn't get the ball. And HyperSpirit can come away with it. But Can they find something here? Can they find a little bit of cohesion? Because so far, they just haven't been able to string the passes together. Megma, Valley, could he cut back inside? Finds Megma, Trezor, Chisato with the interception. Kamioku, Trezor, just dribbling forward, looking for an option, but just being sealed out by Poise with some really good zonal defending. Faradonna, Luca plays the ball through. It's nice to Furian. Great pace from Megma to get back and defend that one. Ball played forward. Chris nods it down to Valley. Lorenzo, Chris back to Valley, who takes the shot on, and what a goal! That is from Valley. HyperSpirit found their goal back into this game. It reads 2-1 now, the scoreline. Fantastic goal. Sometimes you've just got to take a shot from outside the box, test the keeper. And, well, he didn't just test the keeper, he smashed it past him. GY, he could get nowhere near that one. All played forward once again. Gonzalo with the header down. Lorenzo wins the header. João Gomez able to regain possession for his team as Poise come forward. Luca, lovely little step, and the shot and the save from Sabinho. Lovely bit of skill. Managed to get that little acceleration boost with the double step over. Ball whipped in from Nayshaw, cleared away by Volpe. And now it's Lorenzo to Valley. Lorenzo just waiting for the pass to be played through, but it's well defended once again by Poise. Luca, lovely touch, whipped it into the box. Kamioku, does he do enough? No! It falls down to Luca, who's in the right place at the right time to find the finish into the back of the net. And that is 3-1. Poise to take this one as the half-time whistle comes through. Poise 3, HyperSpirit 1. Not the greatest of starts for HyperSpirit, but they did manage to get the goal back, and it was a nice goal. But in truth, Poise have been in the driver's seat for the majority of this match. Is this one going how everybody expected at home? Well, if you would have looked at the... I know there aren't live odds, but if you'd have looked at the hypothetical live odds of this match, it probably would have said that Poise were, on paper, favourites to win it, but they've managed to do a fantastic job. And, you know, it's one thing about being the favourites, but to actually put that into practical use and to go out there and win the game is a completely different matter of speaking as we get underway with the second half. Furian, well played, passing out from the back, cool, calm and collected. Kamioku tries to get in there to intercept but can't quite get there. Luca manages somehow to come out on top with the ball as Poise are very, very comfortable here. They're passing the ball so fluidly. Oh, it's a lovely ball over the top. The offside trap hasn't caught him. Fury now whips it to the back post. I think it was Luca that was there. Unable to finish. Well defended by HyperSpirit, but straight away, Poise have got the ball once again. Lovely ball to Luca once again. The touch just not quite there. Nayshaw, Taziek. Nayshaw once again, whipped to the back post. Furian looks to pass it back to a teammate. Just take the shot on. Just take the header on target. Go for it yourself. But no, so unselfish. Trezor does well to get past Nayshaw. Lovely ball out wide to Chris. Troyer trying his best to get in there and to get that ball away from him, but can't do so as Poise look to come forward once again. Faradonna, ball played out wide all the way to Furion, who could take the shot on, but no. Look for the power shot. Red timed, well defended. Well defended in the end by HyperSpirit. Chris, Trazor, Lorenzo. Troyer manages to make the tackle. Taziek manages to get the ball away, only momentarily though. As Poise come forward once again, Luca. Look at the pace down this wing. Oh, lovely. Just stops on the spot, lets the defender glide past him. João Gomez trying to out-muscle the defender. Trezor comes across to take the ball, and that one will go into touch for a HyperSpirit throw-in. João Gomez. Terziek. Kamioku. Oh, sliding in there. It's all getting a little bit rough now, a little bit open this game. Seeing a lot more slide tackles, getting a bit rough. 22 minutes left on the clock. HyperSpirit need a goal. They need it now if they want to get back into this match. Oh, Faradonna with the short pass, but just about manages to find its way to a teammate. Luca turns, passes it to Nayshaw, looks to put it into the middle, but can't quite do it as it's cleared forward. Chris wins the header. Now it's Magma. Can he play it down the wing? To Valley. Good burst of pace. Scoop turn, but straight into a defender. Sometimes it's not about how much you do, but sometimes it's about how little you do. Chris. Ball played over the top. Troyer heads it back to his goalkeeper, who waits for the ball and receives it. And you can see there the pass accuracy 9% more for Poise. And that has really been the tale of this game. HyperSpirit just punching the ball forward wildly at times. Luca with a chance. Volp with the block. And out into touch for a corner. One more goal and you've got to feel like this match will be well and truly over. Lovely little nod on there. Flick on even. Falls to Ricardinho! The centre-back gets his goal. You don't see him often, but he will be over the moon with that. Falls to him. And what a finish from the big man. Poise for HyperSpirit 1. And you've got to say Poise deserved of this win. Ball flies down to Luca, into the path of Nayshaw with a shot. Green time, but straight into the path of a defender. Nayshaw looks to give it to Luca. Ricardinho, the latest goal scorer, passing it forward. Nayshaw once again. La Croqueta cancel to Luca, and it's 5. It's 5-1. Simple as that. Poise just breaking down HyperSpirit with absolute ease here. Ball played over the top to Luca. Where are the defenders going? And it's 6. 6-1. And Luca is having an absolute field day. I'm not too sure who the top scorers in the league are right now, but he is definitely going to be happy that he is getting a few more to add to his name. And what can you really say? You don't want to say it's been one-sided, but it has been in truth. Luca for the hat-trick. Nayshaw with the pass back to him, trying to find him. Taziek to Chisato. Nayshaw to Luca, who you know he's looking for the hat-trick. You know he's looking for it, but straight into touch for a Poise throw-in. Maybe one last chance Nayshaw whips it in. Wayward cross. Sabinho manages to get there for the save. Troyer. Switch of play all the way to Luca, who has been fantastic today. A 9.9 rating. One more goal and it would surely be a 10. He's not going to get it though, as the full-time whistle blows and the scoreline reads a massive one. Poise 6, HyperSpirit 1. And you can say what you like about this one. Unfortunate, maybe. Disappointing. Well, if you're a HyperSpirit fan, most definitely a disappointing one. That is the way that it does go sometimes. And what can you say? Poise deservedly winning. They played fantastically throughout the whole game. But either way, we do have another match coming up. We need to try and get to that one as quickly as possible. So we are going to throw it to a short break just while I swap over the overlays. We'll be back in a matter of seconds. Go grab yourselves a quick drink. We'll be right back.
Yo, Smoke. This one's Fuego.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. George Overton here, ready for game number 2, Real Sociedad versus Torque. Let's go into the teams real quick so we can get into the game as quickly as we can. Real Sociedad currently in 7th, Torque in 13th. So looking at Real Sociedad, QMXLKY, I'm not too sure what those letters are to kind of build into, but in goal, QMX. At the centre-back roles, we've got Lycano, Fran Lavezzi, and Guto. CDM, we've got Mochi and Antian. At the left mid and right mid, we've got Chimaev and Sergio Sanfer. At Cam, Alex Roca. And at striker roles, we've got STR, 2KK, and Raul. For Torque, we've got Shijo Saiko in goal, with Thudson, Mr. Salco, and Niggy at centre-back. Scottish at left mid, Joe Kitchen at right mid, Jay Tasku, Mensa at the CDM roles, and Ego Apina, Dubax, and Kosu, 72 at the striker position. Jay Tasku and Kosu, two massive names from the Ultimate Team esports scene. If you've watched throughout the years. Oh, if you can hear that music, you know what that means. It is time to get into game. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, we are ready, and it is time for Real Sociedad versus Torque. Torque starting things off. Real Sociedad starting things off in the white kit, and Torque in the black Real Madrid kit. Ball played forward from the gold kit, Kosu, Igor Pina, in the middle to Jay Tasku. Chimaev gets it clear, and Niggy will receive the header down to Mr. Salko. Joe Kitchen looks to the pass, but Mochi with the interception. Sergio Sanfa, Mochi, Antian to Alex. Now it's Streck, but can't quite do anything as Jay Tasku manages to get the ball clear. Igor Pina with a fast ball over the top to Dubax. Lovely cross into the box to Kitchen, down to Mensah. Now it's Kosu! Can't find it, but Scottish! No! Denied by Melky. And behind for a corner kick for Torque. Great, lovely little bit of play from Torque. The cross into the box early caught us all by surprise. Is there anything special here? We're going to see some special tactics. Whipped far to the back post. Goalkeeper comes out and somehow manages to get into their hands. It looked, I'll be honest, it looked like it kind of magnetically appeared in the goalkeeper's hands, but maybe that's just the awkward camera angle. Raul to Sergio. Joe Kitchen manages to intercept this time, or sorry, put in a good tackle. Mochi, Antian, Chimaev now down this left-hand side. Looks to put a ball in the middle into the box. Sergio. Raul just wide of the post. And that will be a goal kick. Ball played forward from the goal kick once again. Mr. Salko is there to receive, but unable to make anything happen. Still trying to break down that defence, Torque. Real Sociedad now in the box. Sergio Sanfa with a belter of a goal. Absolutely smashed it into the back of the net for the 1-goal lead. Oh my word. What a finish that was. I don't think the goalkeeper expected the shot from there. He definitely caught him off guard. Real Sociedad 1, Torque 0. Guto whips the ball in. This time, Seiko can claim it for himself. Oh, the kick out of the box is not a good one. And it's fallen straight into the hands of Sociedad. Niggy does well. And now Scottish comes away with it. Dubax looks to play the ball into the middle, but the wrong target maybe. Lycano. Chimaev. Mensah cuts it out. And now Mensah looking for a teammate. Finds Scottish, who switches the play out wide to Salko. Now it's Joe Kitchen. Mensah once again. Igor Pina. Kosu. Dubax. Jay Tasku. Straight into the path of Antian. Unlucky. They're still just trying to break down that defence. Still trying to get that play moving. That is a good shot, but just whistling over the bar. So close to being a 2-goal lead for Real Sociedad. Now the ball played forward. Sergio Sanfa with the header down to Raul. Mensah with the interception. Jay Tasku to Dubax. Out wide. But good tackle. Straight into touch. Does actually come off Scottish in the end. For a Real Sociedad throw-in. Moving up the pitch slowly here. But still staying in possession for Sociedad. Mochi. Sanfa. Lycano. Inception by Mr. Salko as Torque finally win the ball back. Maybe they can create something now. With 13 minutes left before the half-time whistle, can they create something? Dubax heads it down, looking for Kosu, but can't find him. Chimaev clears it away, and so does Antian. Back into the path of talk. Ego Peanut. Mensa now. Trying to create some, but Alex Rocker just doesn't really know too much about it. Just gets the ball fired into his feet and he will take it. Raul Rodriguez whips the ball into the box. Shijo Psycho can claim the ball for himself. Played upfield. Guto heads it forward once again. Miggy. Scottish. Running down the right-hand side. A little bit of space if he can get the ball in. Short to Ego Peanut. Now it's Mensa. Looking to try and find a pass. Mensa with the sliding tackle. Almost on target. That would have been the craziest goal I've ever seen. And the goal kick to Guto. Chimaev nods it down. Dudson manages to intercept. Now Jay Tascu playing the ball over the top to Scottish. Guto manages to take the ball away from him. Ego Peanut. Dubaks to looking for Mensa, but Rocker once again doing very well defensively. Shutting down this talk attack time and time again. Alex Rocker looks to nod the ball, or sorry, just chip the ball in. But Niggy doesn't allow it. Ego Peanut. Sergio Semfer all over him. Jay Tascu now. Dubaks on the ball. You can see that Kosu wants it, trying to make good runs for his teammates to play the ball, but just unable to find him. And the referee calls the half-time whistle as we go in at just the one goal separating the two sides. Real Sociedad 1, Talk 0. As the managers just show the heights of all the players, making sure everybody is under the restrictions. And here we go. Second half. Ready. Can Talk find a way back into this one? Can they break down that Real Sociedad defence? So far, they have been unable to. We'll have to see if that changes. Mensa on the throw-in. Goes long. Looking for Kozu. Lycano does well. Salco heads it into touch for a Real Sociedad throw-in. Will play to Raul, but just can't quite get on it. Only just, though. Mr. Salco. Now it's Studson. Ego Pina to Jay Tascu. Now it's Kosu on the ball. Mensa. Ego Pina. Back to Mensa. Joe Kitchen. Jay Tascu once again. Ego Pina manages to win back the loose ball, but Alex Rocker manages to make a tackle. Mensa now. Can they move the ball a little bit faster here? Talk. Dubaks once again. Just gives the ball away a little bit too easily. Trying to take on the defenders. Milky gets it clear. Chimaev. Ball into Streak, but can't quite make anything happen as it goes behind for a corner. Maybe a chance now for Sociedad to seal this one out, to close this match out. Ball whipped in to Guto. Big save by the goalkeeper once again. Salco gets it clear. Raul puts it back in to Guto, to Steek. Not too sure how what the number represents. Is it an A? Is it an E? I'm not sure. Mochi. Hantian. I'm just going to call him Streak. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an E at this point. Jay Tasku. Ball played over the top, but not even attempted to win it back. Lycano. Coming down the right-hand side now. Sociedad Mensah wins it back. Sergio Sanford. Alex Roca. Niggy wins it back for his team. And can Talk now come forward with the ball. Igor Pina just tackled far too easily. Guto manages to come away with the ball. I'm not too sure what's going on right now for Talk, but they just need to try and get these passes through a little bit cleaner. I know it's easy and said than done, but look at that. That was, I'm pretty sure that was possession. I'm not too sure. But it looked like 34% possession. It couldn't have been pass completion. Jay Tasku. Mensah. Raul Rodriguez with a tackle. Mensah goes back to Salco. Now Sigo Pina. Sends it long. No one home. The goalkeeper easily able to come out and collect it. And with just 20 minutes left on the clock, Talk need a miracle. They need to find a way to break down this defence. Streak. Dodson comes across, makes the tackle, fires it into the leg of Chimaev and goes behind for a goal kick. Antian to Alex Roca. Good pass to Streak. Man in the middle if he can find him, but the cross not quite good enough. Mensah. Igor Pina now. It's a good run by Kosu. Out wide. Manages to find him. Where's he going to go now? Back towards Mensah. Now it's Igor Pina to Joe Kitchen. Fran Lavezzi with the block. And it is now a corner for Talk. Can they make something happen? Do they have anything in the catalogue book to throw at this one? Ball whipped in. Not too sure who they were looking for there. That is the pass completion. 80% for Talk. 76 for Real Sociedad. But I think it's the ball recovery time probably way higher for Real Sociedad. That's got to be said. Ball played over the top. Not offside. Sergio Sanford one-on-one with the keeper. Seiko does well. Stays strong. Makes himself big. Dubak's just unable to get that ball forward. Igor Pina now. He needs to pick the right option. Given to Dubaks. Goes back to Scottish. Now it's Jay Tasku. Igor Pina back to Dubaks. Looking for the right option. It's Joe Kitchen. Looks to take the strike on. But it's well defended. And you can see now Talk throwing a lot of bodies forward. Oh, a lovely bit of close control dribbling by Roca to Raul. Oh, Miggy, be careful. Oh, we didn't get to see what was happening. Unjustifiably so. You know, by Lycano, you don't want to be giving away any counter-attacking opportunities, especially when you're only 1-0 up. Ball played forward. He's onside this time. Streak. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can. Seiko was there, but only got a light hand to it. And that will be the second goal. And that will be the points. And that will be the game for Real Sociedad. Talk tried their best to get back into this one, but just unable to. Left it too little, too late. Dubaks to Igor Pina, falls to Kosu. Just straight into the wall of White. As Torque win the ball back, maybe one last chance before the full-time whistle is blown. Heads it back to the goalkeeper, and that will be the full-time whistle. Real Sociedad 2, Torque 0, and, you know, what can you really say? A deserved win for Real Sociedad. Torque tried their best to get back into the game, but unfortunately could not do it in the end. And yeah, deserved win for Real Sociedad. That is for sure. That is for sure. But another day of some fantastic VPG clubs action. Hopefully you enjoyed these esports Premier games. We'll go over the scores once again. Real Sociedad 2, Torque 0. And in the first game of the day, we saw Poise. I think it was 6-1 in the end. Big score line in that first game of the day. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to follow VPG on Twitter and get involved in the club's action. Download the app now, available on the Play Store and on the Apple App Store. And join the Discord as well while you're at it, because all the club recruitments, you can get on in there and look for a club yourself, get involved. It's where champions play, and you know, clubs is a very, very fun and competitive game mode this year, and it always has been, especially this year. Definitely my favourite game mode to play. And if you haven't already tried it out, make sure to do so. Big thank you for Duel Masters, as always, one of our sponsors and partners. We really appreciate you guys. And yeah, that is all from me this evening. If you want to, you can see my my Twitter in the bottom right hand corner of the image on screen right now. Go give me a follow if you want. If not, give VPG a follow instead. Other than that, have a lovely rest of your evening, guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday, same time, same place, 8:45 UK. Start time for the first game. Make sure to be there, or, well, you'll miss out. Have a lovely rest of your evening, guys. See you on Thursday.
Are you ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming, available on iOS and Android.